Hello, 99 Army, boys and girls, and welcome back to another storytime video. I do apologize that my voice is not of the best, and that is because I did some yelling uh, earlier today. But yes, today I will be talking about my first day of high school. I have decided to talk about this today since some of you are back in school like I am right now. Before I get into the story I have for you today, I'm going to state that this is not a high school survival guide of any sort. This is also kind of a part 2 to the story I told a couple of weeks ago, since this story and the last story I told take place just 5 days apart. But I will mention that the stories don't really flow together, so if you don't want to categorize it as a part 2, it won't hurt my feelings. So, I will also mention that I have War Thunder in the background as today's gameplay, because I really love War Thunder, man. So, let's get right into the story. If you remember from the last Storytime video, I said that I didn't really know anyone that was going to the same high school that I was now going to at the time, which I still am, but it's just a little freshman back then. Since I went to a small Christian private school from preschool all the way through the 8th grade. So, as a little tiny detail, I sat at the back of the room due to me being scared and not knowing anyone. I know my German viewers are going to love that detail. Hello to all my German viewers out there and people from Germany watching this video. Anyway, luckily for me, the first day of school at my high school is a shortened day, so I didn't have to be scared and afraid during a whole school day. But, unlucky for me, I couldn't read the schedule too well. Fortunately enough, I was able to find my classroom despite the fact that I couldn't read my schedule too well. Despite the fact that my first class of the day that semester was gym slash physical education, aka PE. My teacher was very nice that day. He was a nice and great teacher to have over the course of the semester. Some of my classmates would disagree, but anyway, he told us the rules of the classroom, and I remember one of them, and that one was, quote, "Do not drink anything except water in the classroom, because when Coke gets spilled on the floor, it is hard to clean up and it gets sticky." End of quote. And I totally agree with him 100%. Which he was seriously a great teacher to have. And he's just a nice person that you just love to have around. And I wish I could have him again, and the only way I could have him again is to fail what they would call wellness class at the high school. But I am not going to fail wellness anytime soon, and I did not fail it freshman year, so I did not have him again. And, you know, so continuing on with the story. After that class ended, we got out for the day, and with me not being familiar with the public school system and the school in general, I didn't really know where to go to get picked up by the bus once school got out. Once again, I got lucky and followed the right crowd of people and found where the buses are. I could have followed two other groups of people and got lost, with kids having their cars parked in the back that drive to school, and then parents picking up their kids in the front of the school. I was able to find my bus and make it home a-okay. Which I will take a second and comment that I love my bus driver. I love the people on the bus. The people on the bus are kind of a little bit like a family to me, to be honest with you. So, yeah, as you see, there's me in the gameplay trying to hit someone, and I do hit them, but it took like 5,000 hits to do so, to destroy them. But regardless, I realize what I'm about to say may or may not fit in with the story. And this happened to me a week or so after I wrote this script out. And I didn't want to rewrite this whole script just to fit this in somewhere, so I just stuck it at the end because I'm lazy and I've got other stuff to do, as you can imagine. Anyway, just a couple of days ago, I was going into lunch with a couple of my friends, and there was this kid that was a little bit shorter than I am. I don't know why I added that little tiny detail. Guess it's because I'm short myself. But, where was I? Sorry about that. Not good to yawn when you're trying to tell a story. Anyway, and it turned out that he is a freshman this school year, which, I am a junior, so this story that I just told takes place a couple of years ago. So I took it upon myself to help him out and help him through the lunch line, since I was in his situation as a freshman, as described earlier in the story. You know, not knowing anyone, he was very timid at first, I'm just scared. He was successful with some of my help, and he got some beans, some pineapples that he gave to me, which I enjoyed. Thank you, buddy, for watching this. And some pizza. He's a very cool kid, and one I enjoyed having lunch with. I know this doesn't fit into the story that well, but I thought I would mention this at the end. And I wrote that little bit out this past Monday. He has been sitting by my three friends and I this whole week, and he has given me some free stuff, like Dr. Pepper's, which I love Dr. Pepper. That's my favorite soda, in case you guys don't know. And stuff like the pineapples, and he's told me that I am his favorite kid in terms of the upper grades. And yeah, he's just a joy to have around. And before I end this off, yes, I know I'm dragging it on. So, guys, for the next storytime video, which of course will be in 2 weeks, which I might have allergies, so look forward to that. But yes, I will start to tell you all about the time when I was on an organized football team. That will take 2 or 3 parts to explain since it was a whole season and I've got details to explain. So, guys, that will be the end of this storytime video. And until the next storytime video, I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys. Thank you all for watching.